Hi everybody, Andy here with Etrailer.com, and today we're going to take a look at this Ventline Pinnacle 24-inch wide black ductless RV range hood with light. This low profile powered ductless range hood is going to give you versatility in mounting anywhere you need in your RV. It filters smoky, greasy air and recirculates it indoors. And this single speed fan is going to draw greasy air through the filter before recirculating it. So this filter is going to keep the air in your RV clean and help reduce odors. This aluminum mesh filter catches large particles of grease, and the charcoal filter within traps finer particles and absorbs lingering aromas. Now this filter can be removed for periodic cleaning, and it is recommended that you do so. And it is really easy to remove this filter. There's a catch here that you can turn, and that's going to allow you to pull this filter out of the tabs. And so as you can see, that comes out relatively easily, and you can see that charcoal filter within. By the way, this grease filter is 7 3/16 inches in diameter. And while I have that filter off, let me go ahead and turn the fan on for you, and you can probably hear it over my microphone. It is relatively quiet, and again, this is a single speed fan, so I think that's going to do a great job of recirculating that air, and I can feel a pretty good breeze coming out of the vent here. Now to replace the filter, it can be kind of tricky, and I found just kind of beginning with these first two tabs here will get you going in the right direction. So just make sure that you get the filter in these tabs here first, and then push it into that tab on the far end, and that will get that into place. And then you just turn this catch and our filter is in place. Now this does have a bright LED light that is going to illuminate your cooktop and your counter, the surrounding counter on either side of your stove top. So I have my studio lights on. Let me go ahead and turn those off, and you can see just how bright that light is. And let me raise this up a little bit, and it does a great job of lighting up my table. It almost lights up the entire surface, so I think that's going to also, as I said earlier, light up your surrounding countertop area as well. And it could also be a great nightlight for you in your kitchen for those times you are looking for a midnight snack. Now this also has two rocker switches here in the front, as no doubt you've seen me using already. That's going to turn your light off and on, and turn that fan off and on. So going to be very convenient to operate that fan and that light. This is made in the USA of an aluminum construction with a powder coated paint that's going to resist scratching and chipping, and also this stainless steel trim. And let me go ahead and just peel some of the protective film off, just so you can see that what that trim looks like. It's going to add kind of a distinctive look to your range hood. And if that's something that you would like and that's going to match your decor, this is going to work really well for you. Kind of gives it a little bit of a classy look to it. And this also has a durable polypropylene shroud that's going to protect the wiring and switches. Now this is going to be an easy installation. It's going to screw right in place underneath your cabinet. The hardware is not included, so if you do not already have that, that is something that you would have to provide for the installation. And this is going to hardwire into a 12-volt line, and that ductless design is going to go where you need it, as we said earlier, so there's not going to be any need to install exterior vents. Now the electrical components do conform to UL and CSA standards. And as we mentioned, this is indeed 24 inches wide, and this is going to be right at 18 inches deep. And I went ahead and measured the distance between our mounting holes earlier. So beginning horizontally from center to center on our mounting holes here at the top, we are sitting right at 20 inches center to center. And then measuring vertically center to center, we are sitting right at 9 inches. And then looking at the rear mounting holes, what I measured going horizontally center to center is 19 and 9/16 inches across, and then vertically center to center 2.5 inches. Now the minimum mounting distance above your stove is going to be 15 inches, and the minimum cabinet depth is going to be 12 inches. And again, the voltage is 12 volt DC, and this is going to draw around 5 amps of power. Now, as I mentioned, this is a stainless steel option, but if that's something that you're not too concerned about, we also have a version of this that does not have the stainless steel trim, and I've included that item number for you on your screen, and just pop in that item number in the search field here at Etrailer.com, and that will take you to the version of this that does not have the stainless steel trim, but everything else is identical. Well, that's going to conclude our look today. I do hope that it was helpful for you. Again, my name is Andy. Thank you for joining me.